Please tell me I'm not alone. As a parent, every morning when I would make my kids lunch, I don't know how many Cheez-Its or crusts of bread or slice of mandarin orange I would pop in my mouth at 6:30 in the morning without even realizing it. Now, of course, this was life before I was an intermittent faster. I've been fasting for 4 years. I mostly eat one meal a day, but that lifestyle change has changed so many of my eating habits, and we're going to talk about them today. In Atomic Habits, the author James Clear says, the process of behavior change always starts with awareness. You need to be aware of your habits before you can change them. And let me tell you something. Nothing points out your eating habits than when you remove the ability to eat all day long. When I made the choice to fast at least 18 hours a day, guess what? I knew I wasn't eating. I had to be hyper aware of all the times that I would put food in my mouth that I didn't even realize, that I wouldn't even count. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the number one way was when I made my kids lunch. I was blown away how many times I had to stop myself from automatically just picking up whatever I was putting in their lunch, not because I was hungry, not because I wanted to, not because I was trying to build some meal to nourish myself. It was there. I was touching food and I would put it in my mouth. Grapes, that was another one. I popped a lot of grapes in my mouth when I was packing lunches. However, because I made the choice to fast, I had to stop that habit. But in order to stop it, I had to become aware of it. Once I realized that, it was kind of mind-blowing how much food I ate that I didn't even count or realize. And a lot of it had to do with my kids' plates, their leftovers at lunches, or even if they brought home their lunchbox and they didn't eat something in it, if I didn't want to throw it away, of course, if it was still good, I might eat it. I can't believe how much I would finish off someone else's plate just because it was there and I didn't want to waste it, or because I was packing it and I wanted to try it, or I didn't even know I wanted to try it and it still ended up in my mouth. That habit is no more. Very similarly, I didn't realize how often I ate food because it was available and free. If you go into an office building and they have a candy dish, taking one for the road, eating some snack that the library provided, going to the kids' school and they have events and they offer some to the parents, or a kid's birthday party and they offer a piece of pizza to the parent, and it wasn't going to be my meal, but sure, I'll eat an extra piece of pizza. I had to recognize all of those habits that I wasn't even aware were there. And before I was fasting, it was never a conscious decision of, food's here, I must eat. It was just there and I did it, and it was something pretty automatic. But no more, because guess what? Now when I have an eating window, I know I'm gonna eventually fill up. What's gonna make me feel good? What do I want to eat? And yes, there are days that I might eat more in my eating window if food's offered to me and I didn't plan on it, but it's not my habit on a day-to-day basis to reach for whatever's in front of me. Additionally, becoming an intermittent faster really highlighted how much I turned to food for comfort. Now, I still really enjoy food and I really do find comfort in it. In my eating window, it's comforting, it's amazing. When it's cold out, I want warm soup. I still turn to food for comfort, but it's not my go-to anytime I'm sad, anytime I'm excited, anytime I have a feeling that I didn't expect. I don't immediately turn to the cupboard and eat food. And I didn't realize how often I would be having a bad day and go through the local coffee shop and get an iced coffee with marshmallow flavoring. So when I'm having a bad day or if I'm in a bad mood, I find something not food related. I talk to a friend. I go on a walk. I listen to music that I like. I put on a podcast. There are different ways now that I cope with unwanted feelings, and it's not turning to something delicious. Do I still love delicious food? Yes. Do I still find comfort in food in my eating window? Yes. But it's no longer my default because I naturally eliminate so many of my hours of a day because I spend most of my day fasting. That habit has changed. It's no surprise. I've been doing this for 4 years. I love it. That's why I keep doing it. And if you want to see 10 other benefits that I've received from 4 years of intermittent fasting, one meal a day, you can check out this video right here. I break down a list, and the list isn't weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. It's other things other than weight loss and the benefits I've received and why I continue to fast daily. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao and ciao.